Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. You know, the kids are going to be out for Christmas break soon, and that time between when they get out of school and Christmas Day, it can be very boring for kids. So I've got a quick idea using the Dollar Tree village houses and some paint and some glitter. They can create their own winter village scene. So I picked these up, and a couple of weeks ago my granddaughter made one for her bedroom. So I just wanted to share with you how easy it is to make these. So you just take the Christmas village, and you're going to need some chalk paint or some white paint, some Mod Podge, and then some iridescent glitter. Now, all of this I already had on hand. I just had to go buy the houses, and this is what they turn into. Isn't that pretty? So you just need 2 coats of paint and then coat it good with Mod Podge and then put the glitter on. Now you're going to need a base, and for my granddaughter's winter village we used a board, a scrap board. You could use cardboard, you could use just about anything. Those charger plates from the Dollar Tree would also be great to use. Now, I did my snow with all of the polyfill stuffing that I had, and you can add these little characters to your snow after you get it all made. They're also from the Dollar Tree. You can use just regular snow glitter, whatever you have. So here's the first step, is just to pour out some white paint. I like the chalk paint because it really adheres to whatever you're painting, and I really wanted to coat this plastic. So just 2 coats is all I needed to coat all of these houses. So basically that's all I do, is I just take a paintbrush and then I paint them all white, let them dry, and then do a second coat. There are many varieties that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. There's a candy house, a church, a regular house, and they just turn out so pretty when you paint them white and you put the glitter on. And this is a great thing for the kids to do. They can do this part. My granddaughter painted all of her houses. We had some really great quality time together. Then I showed her how to apply the glitter, and she loved that part. And she also painted her board. So this is perfect for the kids to do, and it will certainly keep them busy before the Christmas day comes. Okay, so I let mine dry overnight, and the next morning I took the Mod Podge and I'm just coating it with a very thin coat, especially the roof and the base where the snow sits around the bottom of the village house. And you just want a nice coating all over the entire piece, and then you're going to sprinkle on the glitter. Now my granddaughter did this step on hers, and it turned out so pretty. She enjoyed making these, and she's got this in her bedroom all set up, and her friends that come over love it. So it is a really neat idea for kids. So again, you're just basically coating the whole thing with 1 coat of Mod Podge. This will make it shiny, and this will help the glitter to stick. And then you're going to sprinkle the glitter all over the house. And I did this with all the pieces that we created. Very easy, very simple craft. If you don't have Mod Podge, you could use either spray adhesive or Elmer's glue, watered down a little bit, but I really prefer the Mod Podge. And that's all there is to it. You just sprinkle it on and then you let it dry. And all of these supplies I pretty much had on hand, except I did go out and buy a few more houses. I would go hit the Dollar Trees now before all of them get sold out, but it's just such a neat, inexpensive craft. Now you could take that board that's at the bottom there and paint it white and use that as the village base. For my granddaughters, we used a board, a scrap piece of wood, and she painted that white. And then you can see where she set the trees where she wanted them and the houses, and we hot glued them down. Now I had a big bag of polyfill left over from other projects, so I'm going to use that as the snow, And I'm just taking the hot glue gun and going around and doing small sections at a time. Now you certainly could use the roll-out piece of snow that you can buy in packages, or you could just buy a bag of fake snow and just sprinkle it on. Whatever you have, whatever you want to do. You can buy those little bottle trees at the Dollar Tree. They look so pretty and sparkly on this. And you can also, after it's all put together, set out some little figurines. Now I decided I had a little pack of mini lights, battery operated, and I thought that would be really pretty to put in the snow. So after all the snow was glued, I took my glue gun and pieces of the wire of the lights, I hot glued them down, and then I just tucked the lights down into the polyfill. And these are battery operated, so they're safe, and she really loves it. She has it up beside her bed and she likes it at night. Now you can also use these little villages in like lanterns or glass jars and put some snow in the bottom. They look really pretty to decorate other ways. I have several in my big Christmas tree in the living room that I've kind of done in white and silver, and I had some holes in the tree, so I just tucked a cute little frosted house in the tree. And there you can see that one. And I have a little church, and it just kind of fills in some of the bare spots. And I put a light inside of that one. And these three that I did today, I'm going to be placing in the tree. So there's so many ideas, so many ways to use these little village houses from Dollar Tree, and it's a good way to keep the kids busy between now and Christmas. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and got some good ideas. If you did, please leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for subscribing and for liking, and I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas.